Cancer, what it do? My name is Patrick and this is Porché Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a reading for the week of February 2nd through the 8th. I will pull some overarching energy from the Sacred Destinies deck. And then we'll do our reading from the Mystic Mondays deck. We'll do some clarifiers with the Light Seers deck, and we'll get some advice from the Untethered Souls. These decks are all listed in the description box below if you want to take a look at them. And I think that's all I have. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you would like to. I would really appreciate it. Let's get into your reading. Okay, Cancer. So we have healing chaos. So a time to heal some sort of chaos that's been going on in your life. We'll get a little bit more information in that with in the spread. This energy has been coming through for me, though it's come through in a couple other readings that I've done that I did over the last weekend. Those are some pick a card readings that I believe that I pulled that energy. It's also come up with the Capricorn energy a little bit as well. Just the fact that, you know, moving out of Capricorn season, this feeling of everybody or a lot of different people healing themselves, transforming, setting intentions for themselves, and how that energy can conflict with other people. So that is where it has been coming in. And that might be your story, but let's see. Let me go ahead and set these cards out before I get into it. Okay, Cancer, underneath the deck, we have the Magician. So a lot of Magician energy coming in, or you in a sense having all of the necessary tools at your disposal to make happen what you want to make happen. This is manifestation energy that's coming in. We'll get into how this does manifest for you. The other thing that comes with the Magician energy here, that is, it's telling me that you have the power and you have the tools to heal this chaos for yourself, whatever's been going on. And again, particularly probably as it pertains to the end of December into mid-January. You're showing up in this situation as the Six of Pentacles. So lots of give and take here. And the situation has to do with the the major arcana, the Chariot. So there's an energy here of you. It could be an equal give and take. We'll see how the cards around how they pertain to this situation. But the Six of Pentacles, it could have to do with money. It doesn't have to. It could also have to do with relationships. Time is also something that I'm getting really big here. Some sort of exchange where you expected an equal exchange, where an equal exchange would be, such as like in a relationship and either giving too much, taking too much from a situation, or that situation being balanced. I see the situation as the Chariot. Something's moving forward here, or you're moving away from something. It looks like you're moving away from a situation where the give and take wasn't quite where you would want it to be, okay? The opportunity here is the Fool. So there's a new beginning. So I definitely see you moving away from something. The Chariot just talks towards movement, action being taken. But when it's mixed with the Fool, I see a new beginning. I see an entirely new beginning. I see a leap of faith here. Something is happening. And it looks like, I mean, the way that these cards are laid out, we have the Six of Pentacles energy, which has to do with this this give and take. In some decks you can see literally somebody giving money to somebody else, so this has to do with power dynamics as well, but we can see in this Chariot card moving away from these power dynamics that have to do with some sort of exchange of money is what I'm getting. But as I said, the Pentacles have to do with earth energy, energy that is manifest 3D, very here, very now, and I'm getting that somebody's taking action against that to start a new beginning here, and to take a leap of faith, to do something new. We have the Princess of Cups coming in is what the universe is working on. This is love, very dreamy energy. This could have to do with an offer coming in. The princesses are the pages in the traditional tarot. They are the messengers of the deck. So there's a message coming in that pertains to love. The princesses and the knights are action in the deck. The princesses are the messenger or the pages. They aren't quite as mature as the king and the queens of the deck, right? So we do have some sort of offer of love coming in. It is not as fully developed. I see this more as like crush energy. You can think of like a high school crush or a middle school crush, that sort of energy. It can also be very dreamy, where it's like all of the details aren't quite put together yet. It's not quite emotional intelligence, I would say, but it is very dreamy. But it's where all things start, right? A dream is where all things start. And I do see the world. This is what you don't see underneath the deck, and also in timing. So this could have to do with 21 days. I'm getting some sort of cycle. This is a major cycle of something successfully completing in your life. When you see the Fool and the World in a deck, specifically right underneath each other as the opportunity and what you don't see, there's an opportunity that you're not seeing at this moment for you to get out of a situation and start a situation anew. A cycle is completing in your life, and this is divinely guided, a divinely guided cut, a divinely guided ending. And again, maybe you've been resisting something ending, maybe you've been resisting something in the past, but I feel like there's something that you don't quite see here that you need to shed, perhaps renegotiate. I see it as being ultimately successful, but you're not connecting with the thing that you necessarily need to let go of right now. In the near future, I have the Queen of Cups. So again, another energy. This is your energy, the Princess and the Queen of Cups. We have a lot of water here. Your Cancer energy, very emotional. The Cancer energy is a cardinal sign, so it's also about taking action. So taking action in emotions, taking action in love, and that is the Queen of Cups energy. This Queen of Cups is focused on her own love. So while we have, and both of these cards, right? This person is sort of, the Princess is sort of holding on to the love, and then we have the Queen sort of looking at it and really pondering it. This Queen is also looking towards the moving away energy that exists in the Chariot, and looking towards this new beginning. Okay, so in the recent past, we have Strength, Leo energy here. You're also showing up again, this Cancer, this is your card in the tarot. So you're showing up here. Also, Leo energy is showing up pretty strong. In the recent past, you may have dealt with a situation that you had to muster a lot of strength to get through. Something that, again, it's like the universe provided you a situation and led you through it, perhaps dealing with this chaos that was going on. And you might be in healing mode here. You might be in protection mode. You might be protecting your love, protecting your heart in this situation, because you're showing up as the Nine of Swords. Okay, so there's some anxious moment happened, some stress situation. You might be going through that right now, some sort of stressful situation. Listen, there's a bunch of cups here. In terms of the court cards, the only cup that's missing is the King of Cups here, because you're showing up in this situation as being a little stressed out, having sleepless nights, having possibly nightmares, something like that. And what's right in front of you is this Knight of Cups energy, the romantic of the deck. So something's coming in for you. So somebody may be making a new beginning. Somebody also may be manifesting a new beginning with you. It looks like it might be successful here. Your hopes and fears have to do with the Knight of Pentacles energy. So I feel like you may be, there's action taking place around you, but it may be slower than you would want it to, or slower than you expect. And I feel like you're afraid that the action that's being taken is going to move so slow that it ends in conflict. Because in the outcome, we do have the Five of Swords energy, which is conflict energy, some sort of fight, some sort of burden, something like that. Around the periphery of this reading, we have a lot of greens and blues. We have a lot of communication coming in, communication and heart energy, but right in the middle of the deck we have this orange energy that's showing up as your second chakra energy, which has to do with passion, sex, into this like yellow energy, which actually has to do with self-control, which is where this strength card comes in. Something about what has happened in the recent past that left you needing a lot of strength is still showing up in your present. You're probably dealing with it right now, but I feel like you're going to be moving into a situation where you're moving out of this. I think there's some time and some stress coming, but it's moving towards communication. But be careful here, because the Five of Swords is here, the conflict energy is here, and I do see that as your outcome. Okay, when we go into the extended, I'm going to see what comes after this conflict. It's potential conflict, so it doesn't have to be here. So just remember that if you get to see this reading before you have any sort of conflict with somebody, you know that it's coming. In the extended, we'll look at that. But before I go there, I do want to pull some advice here. Advice for Cancer moving forward. Advice for Cancer. Energy doesn't get old, it doesn't get tired, it doesn't need food. What it needs is openness and receptivity. Okay, Cancer. So we have, I'm going to read that again. Energy doesn't get old, it doesn't get tired, and it doesn't need food. What it needs is openness and receptivity. So something needs to move here. I feel like you're holding on to something, Cancer, or somebody else is. Somebody wants to give you an offer, but they're holding on to it. And they may offer that thing to you in the near future. I see two offers coming here, and they're right after another. I see somebody coming in and offering you their cup of love, and you accepting that cup, but looking at it from a distance, and not a far distance, but you just grabbing it and like really thinking about that cup. And I think that's where the communication comes. I feel like if you feel like if you hold on to it for too long, it may cause conflict. Just communicate kind of what's going on in your head there, Cancer. I'm going to move into the extended. I want to clarify your energy that's showing up right in the middle of the spread. I also see Leo energy here, so you may be dealing with the Leo or Leo energy. Also, we're moving out of the full moon in Leo, which happened on January 28th, 29th. So that's, this event could have to do with the full moon that has just passed as well. So we will get into that, into the extended. Thank you for joining me today, Cancer. If I don't see you over there, I'll see you next week. Bye.